Peace, family. I am Chi Vital, aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. I don't know. Do I need to do that intro over? It looks like time froze for a minute. So again, I'm Chi Vital, aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. Today's meditation. I'm slipping and letting you all know that there will be a meditation. But before I get there, today's video is dedicated to, again, the mantra science and today's shoe and the power of silence. So as you tune in, please I like the hearts. Drop those hearts in the chat and also the wind emoji. So for those of you who don't know, just put wind or blow, I guess, or whatever. But I want to see the wind emojis, okay? Because we're going to be discussing the power of shu in mantra. All right. Thank you, seeded fruit. I appreciate it. I definitely did some push-ups before jumping on here. All right. Um, Also, before I get into the meat of this video, please check out the description box. The Chosen Life, which was my first book released to this community, is available on Amazon. 100% of the proceeds go to the Fade Tree Foundation, y'all. I got to generate some type of funds on a regular. So please go on there. It's only $11.99. You could get it by tomorrow. All of y'all who have Amazon Prime. So support that. It's a simple guide for organizing your life so you can create the life that you desire. Please go and get that. You can give it to your your reader, whoever can read in your family. You can give it to your very non-spiritual friend. You can give it to any and everybody just as a simple guide. Um, just know that order is so important for us right now. So I'm going to go and talk more about this later on. Okay. What? Lottie Shy said I got the new oud. It's already done. I'll be like, what happened? Are you talking about Freda? Y'all, if y'all missed that, it's there's just actually only have 3 left. So yeah, that's out on the HOC, the HOCwellness.com at my store online. If you're trying to get that Freda oud, it is it is like I told y'all it was gonna be something crazy. So don't listen to me. Listen to the reviews. You guys go online and drop a review so everybody knows that it's the real thing. All right? Because it's only 3 left. It's only 3 left. And I'm only gonna make more than that if everybody jumps on it and orders more. Okay. So yeah. Well, thank you for that. I always appreciate some feedback of my work. Okay. So today, let's talk about Shu and the power of silence. So Shu, the name as you all know it, as the god of air or wind, right? The son of uh, Atum, or the creation from Atum, the energy that governs the space between the earth and the sky, the protector of the sun, the energy or deity of light in the darkness. Okay, the protective light in the darkness. The name in itself is what I want to talk about the most, is because these different stories in mythology, they are always, the older the myths, the more so the descriptions of the energies, including their names, are connected to a specific power. So please write that down. The more ancient the mythology, not talking about based in any language like Greek or Roman or um, No, like the original, closer to the more original languages, or languages that are dead, right? Dead and not spoken, or they are alien languages, you know, Amharic, those kind of languages that are really more closely tied to the jinn realm of creation. Okay. Those, pardon the background noise, it's a little distracting. And I hope that it's not coming through the mic the same way it is blasting now outside my window. What's good? I don't know. I don't know. Can we? I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. Can y'all hear me clearly? Please let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, because they definitely decided to mow the lawn for the third time today. That's why I'm like, really, guys? I thought y'all was done with all the noise. I'm waiting to do my video for some quiet, but it's not happening. Okay. Well, I'm glad y'all can hear me. All right. So, again, so the name Shu in itself has power. Just like I gave you all a mantra, Rama, the name of the Lord, right, has power just in reciting it. So it's different from, whatever made up names that we use nowadays, where we're like, oh, well, my mother's name was Tanisha and my dad's name was Tyrone, so they call me Tanisha Roan or whatever. Like these things that don't really have much meaning nor much power when spoken. Unfortunately, the level of mindfulness when it comes to names, and names that resonate with the soul, or the soul, the son of the person, or the consciousness of that being, is not as prevalent in our society on this side of the world, unless you all are more traditionalists and tap back into that science. All right, that's my little spill on that. So, beyond that, Shu. When we look at Shu and break down the qualities and take it away from trying to personify it, right? Make it a human being type of deity, we have to look at what is the power of ear as we experience it here. And then we move towards internalizing that. So, as we see on the first level, this realm of air or atmosphere separates the earth and sky. If we're looking at the Egyptian, right, mythology, we're talking about Geb and Nut. All of these things that we read about, they exist here within us. So we don't want to separate ourselves from having that interaction. So please do allow your mind to imagine how you can experience the sky, the atmosphere, okay, or the constellations, or that vast realm of stars, right? The atmosphere and the earth. The way I would describe it for you would be that the earth would be the physical, materialized form of the body, right? And then when you speak of the heavens, you're thinking of your thinking, your mind, your consciousness, how it expands, how it has limitless potential, right? In between that, the way to bring those um, expanded visions, pictures, words, designs from this realm into the physical realm, one has to be able to tap into the breath. And the breath would be your experience of the atmosphere. Press one if that's simple and makes sense for you. Press one before I go further into breaking down this relationship. So, well, Jonah, I appreciate your honesty. Okay. Appreciate your honesty. And you can gain a better and clearer understanding if you want to go and look up Shu. Who is Shu? Okay? These sounds are found in various languages. And the sounds that I love to play with as the architect that I am are the ones that do not create hooks or attachments within the ego. All right. One of the one of the benefits of taking mushrooms and experiencing the effects of the psilocin from the psilocybin is that it takes you away from the aspect of the brain, the activity of the brain that harnesses the ego, and puts you into higher realms of the brain where you can explore other avenues, other neural pathways, other ideas, other options that are always available. But when we are so present in the ego, we limit ourselves. Okay? So that was my sidebar. But moving back into the sounds that I choose or that come to me that, oh yeah, I remember this, because I'm always remembering. I'm always remembering and discovering the things that are already present for me to share with you from my experiences. And this sound, shh, in shu, it has 3 parts. But the 2 parts that I want to bring to your awareness are the one, shh, right? Shh. Where did that come from? Okay. Where did it come from? In all of what you are doing right now, listening to the sound of my voice, make the sound shh. Take a deep breath in. Take another breath in. This sound was discovered when these circuits, the Ida, the Pingala, the polarities, okay, of the negative and the positive charge found themselves in harmony in between the earth and the heavens. You get this shh sound that can be heard when all the other sounds come together, and it quiets the mind. We use it to tell people to be quiet. But you're not telling someone to be quiet, you are giving them the vibration of quiet, of silence. In the research, this sound, this white sound, this sound seems to be or is identified as an unstruck sound. But it's also a sound that can be heard by the movement of the fluid that is moving through us. The fluid that runs up and down to protect the spinal cord, it can be heard as this shh. When you reach certain heights of climax and your centers open with the right sounds to direct this power that is open, the sound shh can be heard. Some of you might have the experience of smoking some really high grade. And if you know anything about marijuana, most will tell you that it is very potent in opening up the heart frequency. Okay? The heart frequency. It's not even the highest of frequencies, but the heart frequency gets very wide open. And the sound of shh can be heard when you tap in to that space. The sound is connected. Okay? I don't want to put your business out there, but if you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking the truth, press 1. So what we have is the sound of shu. And then what is its role in your meditation? What is its role in your esoteric practices? What is its role in your internal meditation? Shu is a protector of light. Shu is there continuously having this battle with the snake. And so Shu has this power to control the activity of the snake. And we look at the snake as this latent power and energy sitting within us. But when it comes alive and it moves through us, it is not that we want to have an uncontrolled Kundalini experience, because that can be dangerous to our light and set you off into a perpetual darkness if not guided properly. Right? So we have this guide that will be this protector, that cerebral spinal fluid, that protector that's connected to the air element, the breathing of your light. So that when you go into the ultimate realm of darkness, not darkness of ignorance, darkness of ultimate power and absolute power, you will have the guidance of the spark. It will be protected. It will allow you to be able to see clearly. Okay? It also comes with the element of cleaning things out. We hear it as white noise. When we go to the waterfalls, one of the therapeutic benefits of this shh is that it's cleaning out. When I did the purification mantra, and there's the shure, 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 right? It's the shu sound that is cleansing. When I taught you all some qigong, it's the shh, 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 to cleanse the liver. What is the number one expression of human chaos that gets us frustrated and stuck? It's the aggression, it's the anger. And frustration also, it gets lodged into the liver. And so we use this sound shu in order to clear it. So here we see across different modalities that it's not a sound that can just belong to one particular entity, but we're seeing that this sound is a universal sound. Universal sounds, they don't relate to us as the language that we use every day. They relate to us in frequency. They relate to us in communicating outside of this realm. Okay? When we are tapping into the Shu power, we are able to travel more adeptly between two laws that are total opposites. Those two laws are the law of gravity and the law of levitation. Make sure you write those down. Because when we are here in the physical realm, we obviously are governed by the law of gravity. No matter how much we imagine, no matter how much we try, the only time we can get into the realm in which the law of levitation starts to become the experience is through this controlled breath. What do we see when the yogis practice this breathing and chanting, and then they're able to levitate or sustain higher heights in their physical leaps in this physical realm? It requires a vigorous amount of practice and mastery over the breath, over the body, and the mind. And this key sound allows us to quiet the mind enough to allow it to expand into this other realm. Make sense? All right. Okay. We're following. So, what I want you all to experience next, as a lot of you are getting towards finishing the 7 days of writing Rama Nama, chanting it, and listening to it at the same time, I want you all to move into another 3-part sounding meditation and seeing how this repetition allows you to begin to travel a bit between the physical realm and the heavenly or the astral realm. Now, the details of very important steps and in between sounds and the particulars are definitely going to have to be shared with the Slytherins on the Slytherin tier. Okay? Because it gets very advanced pretty quickly. And this here, what I'm giving you, will help you to make up your mind if that's where you want to go. Now, I did tell you all that I wanted to share with you a second part of the sound shu. There's also the aspect or the sound within it that is hu, Hu. And hu is a sound that can bring you into alignment with your truest sense of self. We get distracted by the roles and the personas, the responsibilities that we've agreed to because we're here, and sometimes we feel we have to. And when it gets distracting and you start to feel like your wires are crossed, who can call your spirit to strengthen you, ground you, so that you can know what step do I need to take first? Help me. Higher self, help me. Help me, please. Okay? So you have Shu, the sound sh to clear things out. You have who to call your light force in. Come in. I'm feeling like I'm losing sight of what I'm doing. Okay? And again, these are sounds that have nothing to do with the color of your skin, have nothing to do with your religion, have nothing to do with whether you eat meat or you don't eat meat. Okay? These two sounds are going to blend very well with Om and Ra. So in between here, okay, we're going to put them together. And I want you to do it with me. And then tell me in the chat, just doing it 3 times, what you experience. Okay? This is the way I want you to chant it. Let me know what you experience with those sounds mixed together. Yes, yes. Hey, Tony the Tiger. And so, Lavette says it's seriously relaxing. Yes. So this combination of sounds um, are directly my own, and the places in which we're going to go together to obtain these types of keys is so profound. And I'm really loving the ability for myself and all of you, and Baba, as crazy as he is, since you watching, as crazy as he is, to allow the evolution to happen here, to tap into our ability to do the things that the ancients have done on another level. Because what we are experiencing now, definitely things will be repeated, but evolution is not something that goes like, okay, we're doing things like this, and then we have to drop back down to the beginning and then start over. Every time something evolves, yes, there will be some chaos. Yes, there will be some breakdown. But the next time we start from up here and we go higher. And you may not be able to see it because there's so much that happens along the way. But when you look back, you realize you are not at the bottom where you first began. So doing these sounds will be very calming. They will help to center you. They will help to ground you. And you definitely can take these sounds and give them to your children. The children need these kinds of sounds. These kinds of sounds don't require them to fit into any type of molding. These types of sounds are not hard to mess up. These types of sounds are safe. And these types of sounds bring us as human beings who are highly spiritual to a place of confidence and a surety that we are okay with who we are. And how we are going to express ourselves is all right. Okay? The less insecurity we have amongst ourselves is the more harmony we can have. Okay? I'm glad to see all the parents in the chat saying they're going to do this with their children. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, there will be a meditation tonight on the House of Chi. And for those of you who are in the Slytherin, welcome back. You'll be receiving some instructions soon. Please check out the description box below. Purchase The Chosen Life. It is very, very simple, but it can help you organize the major components of your life so that you can be clear about what direction you need to move in and what area needs the most attention. All right? Y'all could do that for me? If y'all do that for me, I'll be very grateful. And definitely also leave a review. If you already have The Chosen Life, leave a review on Amazon to help get the word out. There's going to be so much more in the works and published. All right? And we want to get our community moving and shaking, getting active, coming together on a higher level. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? All right, all right, all right. Nice. Lydia Morton, I don't know what that says. Nice glitteral. I'm like, what you talking about? I mean, Lydia has been one of our regulars, but maybe she just had a typo. Oh man. All right. So, and I didn't put my wrenches in here yet. The chant, what word were you just chanting? It's not a word, it's a sacred sound. And that's it. Lottie put it in there. Om Ram. See, you don't need the M to be pronounced so much, because as your lips come together, that is that M. So it's Om Ra Shu. You're working with universal sounds. You're working with the light, solar energy. You're working with the mixture and combination of both solar and lunar energy, protective light coming back. It is a very smooth elixir. All right. So I'll see y'all later on tonight. What's a good time for a meditation for y'all before we go? Give me a time where we can connect tonight. Drop a time, drop a time, drop a time, drop a time. We got 10. We got 9. We got the 11. We got the 9. Let me see. 9 o'clock. 1, 2. We got 2 for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 for 11. 5 for 11. So here what? I'll do it. It looks like there's more 11. So between 9 and 11, right? We got those for 9, we got those for 11, but we got mostly 11s. So this is why it's important to have that Patreon. You should find the link for the House of Chi Patreon, because the meditation will be uploaded there, and then you can play it for your children, for your household, as much as you desire. Okay? Those meditations are really, really powerful, and they're good to have when you need them. Like, oh, I need to take care of this. And I love to see when y'all do that. Y'all be like, oh, I had this thing going on. Like, rather than calling you, I just like, let me hit this joint right quick. And then if you need further assistance or reinforcements, you can, of course, reach out to myself or ya Baba. If you have Patreon, that last meditation, Livette, that was done, I never shared this with y'all. So, I mean, here we go. I guess this is a whole nother thing, right? We live. But that last meditation that I did for you all, there was actually about 15 minutes, like between 10 and 15 minutes, I was recording. Um, and it was a particular formula that I was ready to share with y'all. Okay. And I sat there, I opened my eyes, I'm looking at the timer, I'm like, cool, I'm recording. But at the time that I was recording, I noticed that no one was on the meditation. But I didn't worry about it because you all have been very loyal, and I know that y'all will see a meditation uploaded and you'll get it later. You all, as soon as one person signed on to that meditation, that timer stopped and went to 0, and you all caught the rest of the meditation. So because there is this other battle going on, and there's clearance involved with certain powers that we're like, here, bam, take that. You're powerful, you can handle this, take this, take this. They're like, what you doing? What you doing? Wait, pause. What you doing? Right? And you can tell that it was really potent because the meditation that you did receive was potent by itself without the initial formula. So that's another meditation that I will definitely revamp, remix, re-record just for the Patreon family. All right. But the one that was recorded, that'll be up there. And the one that's available now, it won't be available for long. Okay. So let's talk again. I want to revamp after you will get familiar with these sounds and talk about how hypnotic that Rama homework is and how it's taking you to other places and how to look for what is pointing out in your vibration. That one, I think I'm going to do live in the HOC. So if you're not in the HOC, hit me up on Facebook under Chi Vital. I'll let you in there and we will discuss that most likely tomorrow. I will go over you all's homework, ask you some questions, and give you some feedback. Okay? And for those of you who said y'all want to go past 7 days, you sure can. You sure can. Any real new habit is not going to get formed in less than 21 days straight. Um, so that's just science for y'all. Okay? I'll let you all go now. Make sure y'all go to Amazon. You're going to have to put in The Chosen Life by Chi Vital or The Chosen Life, a simple guide. Or you could just be easy with yourselves and press the link in the description box below and grab that. Okay? Grab that. Grab 5 copies. Okay? All right. Peace, love, and bliss. I'll tune in with y'all soon.